Welcome everybody to finding greater visibility with this interactive custom report writer. I'm Joe Petruniak, a CPA CGA, and I'm also the Sage Intacct practice lead here at Bass Business Solutions. Meet your exact reporting needs with the Sage Intacct Custom Report Writer, or CRW for short. Interactive Custom Report Writer is a modern visual reporting tool that delivers ease and speed of report creation, an enhanced user experience, and the analytical tools to address complex reporting needs. In today's session, we will examine the role of the interactive custom report writer in Sage Intacct. What are the different types of users for this module? We'll also see the report writer in action with a live demo. And finally, we'll provide you with some additional information on this module and where you could get some training as well. In Sage Intacct, there are 4 report types available to you. 3 of these are standard out-of-the-box reporting tools that will meet the needs of the majority of our clients. The Financial Report Writer, as the name implies, provides you with reporting needs surrounding financial reports or statements, such as the balance sheet, profit and loss, cash flows, etc. Standard reports are all the standard transactional accounting reports we are all used to in any ERP system: the trial balance, GL details, aging, registers, and so forth. The Custom Report Writer, or CRW, allows you to create specialized sets of information based on your company data. The CRW reports can include financial or non-financial data, or a combination of both. Unlike financial and standard reports, unlike standard and financial standard reports, you can export the information in a custom report to use in other applications. The Interactive Custom Report Writer, or ICRW, enables you to build powerful reports across a wide range of reporting areas. Consumers of ICRW reports can access interactive, detailed analysis of report data in real time. When deciding what type of report do I need to do, ask yourself these questions. Is this a statement, or is this transactional? If it's transactional, is there a pre-built report? If not, then you might need to go into a custom report writer. Are you experienced with data structures? If not, then you might want to contact somebody such as Bass Business Solutions to provide you with that report creation. If you do understand data structures, you have another choice in there. Do you need to output while building doing time comparisons, dynamic output, pivot tables, or trend data? If the answer to that is yes, then you'll definitely need the interactive custom report writer. The ICRW provides an innovative approach to report building: drag and drop capabilities throughout the user interface, expanded use of icons for ease of use and faster report creation, enhanced features for refining reports and fine-tuning results, calculation columns with complex math functions, case and if statements, rolling sums, trend analysis. You can link ICRW reports together and eliminate the need for spreadsheets. You have the flexibility to add content in a logical order and change and update the content as needed. When you do subscribe to the ICRW, you're able to have 2 different types of users. You have the report builder. The interactive ICRW report designers must be comfortable working with advanced reporting systems and object-level data structures. Building reports with the ICRW provides a reporting canvas with the drag and drop capabilities. You can further refine your data using transactional analysis tools such as grouping, pivot style, formatting, advanced trending, and timeline analysis. The ability to review the results as you build a report can ensure accurate report data and provide insights into new methods of analysis. Viewers, the capabilities of viewer data analysis allow transactional data to be easily explored and interpreted. You can filter and pivot the information to explore details further and still maintain the overall picture. You can export the reports to PDF or Excel and distribute the insights of your data beyond Sage Intacct. So let's jump into Sage Intacct and show you ICRW. When you sign in to Sage Intacct, in order to access the interactive custom report writers, you would go to Reports, and on the Alt tab, you would go down to the Reports Reports, where you'll see the two different types, the two different custom reports that you have. You have the custom reports, which are that's transactional based, which is more you follow specific steps to get to that information and create that report. It is what it is, and there is no manipulation of that. Calculations are basic. You could add and subtract values, but that's to the extent of it. The interactive custom reports will take you to a menu similar to this, where you have a listing of all of the custom reports that you have that are available to you that have been built on the system for you. We do also have, Sage Intacct also comes in with the subscription. You also do have access to a report library, and you could always pick and choose the report and edit it and run from there. So if there's a report on the listing that you that you see here, and so I'd like to see what this report looks like, you could always edit this report. Let's go in and edit one here. Let's go edit this. This cash balances report, and then once that is what this comes up, hopefully this comes up. Sometimes I had some issues with the system today, so bear with me. So there's that cash balance report, and I'm going to use this as my basis. I can now save this, put it into my own environment. I could rename it however I want to do it, and then click on OK, and now that report becomes available to you. So it takes it out of the report library, puts it into your own reporting section. So when you're creating that reporting area, so let's edit this cash balances report here. When you create the ICRW report, you select a reporting area that correlates with the data objects. Each reporting area provides different data for your report. Select a reporting area to determine if it provides the data you need for your report. Additionally, you could refer to the object glossary for custom reports as well. So if I was creating a report from scratch, come on. There we go. I would select my reporting area, whether it be AP bill, AP adjustments, so all the objects that are available within Sage Intacct are listed in here. Provided a name, and we could assign a property to it, or report type to it as well in the system as well, and to create that report. Once we create that report, we will present it with a screen like this. So we have our reporting area, and then all the values in here. We could drag if we want to make this bigger. We could always open this up, make this bigger as well. On the drop downs, we could see this all the different parts of it. So the attributes is where the information becomes the account name, account title, the currency that we are using, the base currency that we are using, and whatever and other fields within that particular object. On the dimensions, so these are all the related dimensions that we have on in the system. We could use those. In the measures, the measures is where the values are coming from. Oops, where we have the amount. So the amount will be the base currency amount, the total due, total entered, total paid, and then we also have the transaction amount. So this would be in the transaction currency. As well, we have access to related objects. So if we want to look at get some more information about a GL account, maybe we need some more information in regards to the journal entry, maybe we need some more information in regards to the journal, and put some of those fields on there. We definitely have access to that. So we could drill down into right from the detail right up to the header of that particular transaction. So that is all found on the Refine tab. So on the Refine tab, you see the results of the report and the data appearing in real time. You could even drag new columns into the report to see the results instantly. So if I wanted to bring in my transactional, what what currency these values are, I could definitely do that. I could open up my general entry, and I'm going to scroll down, and then I'm going to scroll down until I see my transaction journal, my transaction currency. It should be here somewhere. There it is. There's my transaction currency. I'm just going to drag that into there, and now I see there's my transaction currency with my balance. So again, this balance is, of course, is in the base currency. So I could also bring in my base currency. And as you can see, we could also drag and drop this information along where we go. Maybe we want to move this by, maybe I want to sort this out by my base currency first. So I've got my base currency and my values in my base currencies, and then my Canadian, and so on down the list. If I wanted to add total these columns as well, I could left click on there. I'm going to show subtotals after the values. And now I've got subtotals for each of my currency as well. On the Define tab, also has drag and drop capabilities, but this tab, you can change the columns, you could change the names of the columns, you could add different formulas in here as well, you could add different, do calculations on the system as well. That's in here. So if I wanted to go in and say, I'm looking at my cash balance, I could edit this formula, I could change the column property. So if I change my column property, I may say, well, I want to have my format. I want my negative numbers to show up in parentheses and in red. And I want to show that, maybe I want to show that in 2 decimal places or 1 decimal place. Maybe I want to use my 1,000 separators. Maybe I don't want to use my 1,000 separators. I could break that up as well. Click on OK. Now when I look at this on the Refine tab, all this information gets updated. Say, oh, this is left justified. Maybe I want this right justified. So I could definitely go in and change the property of that. And cell, as I'm going to make it horizontal left alignment. No, I want to make this right aligned. And now I click on OK. Go to my Refine tab to see what it looks like. And now you can see that it's all now right justified. The Prompts tab, you can further refine your report with runtime filters and hide data before it's included in the report. You can also add prompts that require your consumers to select specific data when you run that report. So this one is prompting us for the reporting book and the closing balance date. The Custom tab is for advanced users that examine SQL statements and create new reports using custom SQL. The interactive custom report writer relies heavily on icons and contextual right-click menus. Each tab has a different purpose, and the contextual menus change to suit the purpose of each tab. For example, the Define tab displays icons to show and hide filter selections. The Refine tab provides icons to create calculation columns and groups. Both tabs give you access to the selection steps, selection sections. So we go further in, and let's continue working on this report very quickly. And so we have this still. So now showing these are in my base currency. Maybe I want to show this value in my transaction currency. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to add another column. I'm going to create a calculation column. Give it a title. Transaction currency, and I want to make sure that I sum this total. Now, prior to this session, I went in, I created the report for this, or the wording of this, to get to my things, the value that I want that. So I'm going to copy it, I'm going to paste this in here. So this is telling me that it's going to go and do the calculations to calculate what the balances are, and it's going to provide me with my transaction amount. So I'm going to click on OK. And now I have my cash balance, and then I also have it in my transaction currency amount as well. And then, of course, go back to my define page, go to my transaction currency, change my property. I'm going to override this rate, and I'm going to put it in red and in 2 decimal places with 1,000, and maybe I'm going to put this as a currency in there. Click on OK. And I can refine that, and now that report is all created for us and ready to go. It is that simple to use. If I want to drag, I could definitely drag and drop information across the tabs. Once I save it, that report would now be available, and now I could place this report on my dashboard as well. So now I have access to it right on my dashboard going forward. So if I go in, go to my custom reports, I'm going to go and run this report now. I'm going to select all my books because I want to, that's what I prompted for. And as of the end of November, because my data is going that far back, I'm going to go back to 2018, November 22nd, click on view, or I could actually click on add to dashboard as well here. So click on view, and now I have my report being updated as I need be, as required. And as mentioned, in order to start up these reports, you could create them right from scratch, or like I said, you go to the report library, and there are over 60 pre-built custom reports that are available to you that you could use. Depending on the modules you have subscribed to, you might also have access to maybe some contract reports. You might have access to order entry and purchasing reports as well, and some projects and some time and expense reports as well that have been pre-built for you. So we've learned how to, at a high level, look at different reports, how to create that report, how to manipulate it, how to show that and have users report to it. To get some more information, you definitely have access to all like as mentioned before, you have access to over 60 pre-built interactive custom reports. There is a good help menu within the Sage Intacct. So if you search for Interactive Custom Report Writer, you'll get a nice overview within the Help Center. Sage University also has an Interactive Custom Report Writer course. Fee may apply. Have to double check with the Sage Intacct Learning Management license, but I believe that might be included in your subscription. This one here at the time being is currently still a in-person course, so this will be instructor-led, so that's why there might be some fees associated with this course as well. And in the community, when you have access to the community, you could also join the Sage Intacct ICRW reporting group, where you could learn more, ask questions, and engage with other ICRW users. Thank you, and I hope you've learned some more information, got some more information in regards to the ICRW report writer. If there's any questions, I'll be more than willing to answer them now.
All right, so we do have some questions here. The first question that we have here is, can I create more complex calculated columns?
Yes, you can. In fact, the ICRW offers a wide array of sophisticated options for generating calculated columns. Calculated columns can include functions and formulas. You could do if statements, case statements, combinations. So you could do some statistical formatting. You could do some mathematical calculations. You could even calculate number of days between two dates as well, or periods between two dates as well within Sage and within the ICRW.
Perfect. Next question. Can I create pivot table reports?
Yes, you can. Starting from that table that we created, you could always create another pivot table. It is quite easy to do. So if we open up this report, oops, so where it is? I know I have it here. We could create another view, or we could create another report. So in this view section in here, we could add another, maybe want to add another pivot table, and now we could create that pivot table and based on that table, based on the above table, and go from there. So we could definitely create pivot tables.
Next question, can I report across objects?
Yes, yes, you can. There is because of the SQL functionality, you could actually join multiple objects as long as you could find that relationship. It is a little more advanced process, but definitely you could definitely do that.
Can reports be added to menus?
Yes. So when you went on the report, when we are creating that report or looking at this report, we could also add it onto. We could add it to a menu. So where do we want that menu? So if you want to add it to the cash management menu, we could definitely add that to the menu. And now that report will show up in your custom report section. So if you go to cash management, all custom reports, you'll find them in here.
Perfect. Next question, can ICRW reports be memorized?
Yes, they can. Same way you could memorize any other report within the system.
Okay. On top of that, can ICRW reports be scheduled and emailed?
Yes, they can. Just like any other report in the system, you could actually schedule these reports to be run and create and sent out as an email, or stored in your third-party storage, like Google Drive or OneDrive or something like that. You can store those up there as well for others to access.
Okay, last question here. Can I include custom fields in my reports?
Yes, any field that is within that object that you've created is accessible to the custom report. One caveat to that is if you create a brand new custom field and you want to use it right away, you'll have to allow it at least 24 hours to populate that table correctly so that ICRW could read it.